Hey there, beautiful souls. I hope you're all well. So, in today's reading, we are going to go to 2025 and we are going to see what energies are awaiting you in the upcoming year. If you come across to this reading already in the next year, so you are about to see what is awaiting you for the rest of it. So, let's move towards it and find out together. Okay, let's get started. So, for the pickle pile, I will use the wild and unknown archetypes, and for the tarot reading, I will be use the Cute Bunny Smile Pin tarot deck, which I hinted last week as a pickle pile. So, let's proceed with the card picking. Let's see which card is going to represent pile number 1. And for pile number 1 we have the Bardo. Alright. Let's see which card is going to represent pile number 2. We have the Womb. Alright. And finally, let's see which card is going to represent pile number 3. For pile number 3, we have the Stone. So just use your intuition in order to know which card is going to lead you towards your reading. And also, if you have hard time to pick based on intuition, you can always rely on divine timing. I will just explain to you how it works for those of you that are new to my channel. So if you come across this reading between 0 and 20 minutes in your local time, you can select the Bardo, pile number 1. If you come to this reading between 21 and 40 minutes your local time, then you can select the Womb. And finally, if you come across this reading between 41 and 59 minutes your local timing, you can select the Stone. You will see the cards on a bigger screen. If you have hard time to choose, you can just pause and just focus and pick the one that attracts you the most, the one that shines brighter than the others. And yeah, that's it. I will meet you in my reading. Okay, we are starting off with pile number 1 and the Bardo. So let's take a look at this Bardo and see what it wants to hint us. Okay, the very first moment actually when I draw this card, the message that came to me was that you're about to see something in a different light. I think that you are going to just gain some kind of information or just see something that you are meant to see, because I mean you can just notice what focus on iris there is here. So from the Bardo card, indeed I feel that you are just going to get a sneak peek, or you are just going to see something, and it will be very important. This will be something that you are about to discover in the coming year 2025. So I will just place the Bardo here to be guarded by our new family member Dragonite. He will be holding my cards from now on. And I am going to proceed with the cards. First, I'm going to take some tea leaves in order to gain some general information about your upcoming 2025. Just bear with me until I take them all, because there are many. Okay, let's draw a few cards. Please, Spirit, can you lead us to the cards that are going to give information about the upcoming 2025? I'm going to take this one, and this one. And from here, let's see. Please, Spirit, can you give us cards for the upcoming 2025 for the people that are watching this? I'll take this, and this one. Okay. And finally, I was planning to take some Knowledge Oracle cards as well. Then I will proceed with Tarot. These cards are supposed to give some kind of signification about important time frames or certain periods during the year that will be important for you. So please, Spirit, can you hint us which months or which time frames are important for pile number 1 during the 2025? I'll just do it like this. And later I will reveal the cards one by one, just to keep the mystery. Okay, let's check out what you got. You have Fair Woman. You have Crib, okay. Here you have Leather, that's good. Then you have Dark Woman, okay. Interesting, a lot of women. Then you have Kangaroo. And then you have Happiness, and that's perfect. Alright. So let's start with the first card. It is saying Fair Woman. Dealings or relationship with a woman with blonde, grey or white hair. So I know that this is very general, but maybe that kind of woman will play important role for you in the upcoming 2025. Or maybe there is that kind of woman that is already in your life and she will be like centered in your 2025. You will see her more often, or just you will interact with her more often. But she came on focus here, so there is that kind of woman that will play important role for your year of 2025. Then we got the Crib. It is saying birth or conception of a child or enterprise. Alright, so this is a general message. And for some of you, indeed, it might be related with a child. Maybe there will be a new member in your family, or maybe there will be something related with children. The other option is that not just childbirth, but I feel that actually I feel that this is something for many of you. It might indicate some kind of a new idea or something that will just come up to you and you are going to start it. It might be any kind of thing, something that you were not expecting to come up with. Just some kind of spontaneous idea, and I mean, it will just start, it will just click, and it might give birth to something new in your life. It is similar with the Bardo card, because when I look at this Bardo, the words that come to me are realization, coming up with something, just realizing something, or having a sneak peek in the future, or just having some kind of picture in your mind, getting some kind of picture in your mind. Then we have the Leather, climbing towards success. Well, what better than this? I mean, this is a highly positive message which wants to indicate that you are climbing towards something that is leading you towards success. So in 2025, you are climbing up and you are moving on the path of success, regardless of what you're doing or what you want to do. I feel that whatever you engage with in 2025, it will lead you towards the path of success. You are going to grow, regardless of in which direction you are going to grow. The key word here with this letter is growth, and you are going to grow. Then we have Dark Woman, dealings or relationship with a woman with dark complexion or hair. Okay, so we had Fair Woman and we have Dark Woman. So I feel that there will be like two important women in your life during 2025 that will play some kind of a major role for you. They might be a friend, they might be a boss, or I'm not sure actually in what aspect this woman might play a role. Maybe the tarot is going to show. But for now, we just have the information from the tea leaves that you are going to deal with these kind of ladies in your life in the upcoming year. And then we have kangaroo. Unsettled times, need to plan ahead. Okay. Well, what can I say about the kangaroo and the unsettled times? Maybe something is going to emerge in the year of 2025, and indeed you will just need to think of a way to escape from it or just a way to deal with it, because I'm just looking at this kangaroo and I'm getting some kind of frustration just by looking at it. I mean, I feel that it is about to just jump, but at the same time I feel that it doesn't know in which direction it is supposed to jump. So I feel that there will be some kind of confusing times that are going to come in the 2025 as well. But this doesn't have to upset you. I mean, we all have ups and downs. I mean, if you don't have downs, you don't know that you are up. So sometimes it's good to have ups and downs in order to balance things. Even to have progress, sometimes you need to take a few steps back and observe things from a different perspective and then continue towards the progress. And the final card that we got is simply happiness, and there isn't nothing else I can add to this card. I mean, it is saying happiness, so what I think is that you are going to be happy in 2025. The overall messages came quite positive, and I feel that indeed the upcoming year is going to bring a lot of happiness in your life. Regardless of what you are doing, regardless of what you are about to realize, I feel that you are moving in the right direction, and I feel that happiness is going to lead you the upcoming year. Alright, so now let's check the important time frames. We have a new romantic cycle begins, new moon in Libra. Okay, that's good news again. Then we have meditate and contemplate, new moon in Pisces. Okay. And finally we have look at the bigger picture, full moon in Sagittarius. Okay. Very, very, very interesting. I'm just going to place the cards higher so I can put these ones higher as well. I'm not sure if they are visible. Yes, they are visible. So, with the new romantic cycle begins, the new moon in Libra, indeed. I think that for many of you, there will be activation of a new romantic cycle in your love life. I actually have seen this message several times in my previous readings, actually last week, if I remember correctly, when I did a reading. This card about the new romantic cycles came 3 times for the 3 piles that I had made. So I feel that as a collective, regardless if you are in a relationship or you are thinking of someone or you are single, I feel that some kind of a new chapter of your love life is about to be activated. And then we have meditate and contemplate, new moon in Pisces. The new moon in Pisces is actually, it's not that far from now. It's, well, not that far. It's about 2 or 3 months, somewhere there. But I mean, it depends when you come across this reading, of course. But yeah, the full moon, the new moon in Pisces is around the end of February, the beginning of March, mostly around the end of February, actually. So the card is saying to you, meditate and contemplate. And I feel that this is the most important message. It's not that the time frame that is that important, although I asked specifically for time frames. But Spirit just wanted to say to you, meditate and contemplate, which is similar to the message that we have from the Bardo. Indeed, here there is focus on contemplation, looking at something. Maybe contemplating your own thoughts. Maybe by contemplating your own thoughts, you are going to see your own patterns and be able to face them and heal those things that are not working for you at this time. But regardless of anything, the cards are saying to you, like, slow down, meditate, and contemplate in order to release yourself from what is not serving you. And then we are looking at the bigger picture, full moon in Sagittarius. Another card that is shifting your sight towards looking at something. And the full moon in Sagittarius is actually in Gemini time, if I'm not mistaken. I think somewhere between the end of May and the beginning of June, mostly towards the beginning of June. Then the sun is in Gemini and the moon is in Sagittarius, and then the full moon in Sagittarius is happening. So look at the bigger picture. I mean, this wants to say to you to step a few steps like behind, or just step a few steps higher and try to see things that are happening from a bigger perspective. This also could be looked at in a different way. I mean, there is like a bit more philosophical answer to this. I feel that Spirit just wants to say to you to observe more and try to not engage too much with what you are seeing as an observation. Try to observe it as something neutral. And well, actually here, from all the messages that came from the Moonology cards, I get a bit more like deeper philosophical outlook of the events, and maybe even like learning to be more mindful and meditating and just observing the thoughts and letting them be. This kind of vibe I'm sensing from these cards. Maybe there will be some kind of important events that are going to happen around the time frames, like the new moon in Libra is somewhere around the end of September, beginning of October, but mostly towards the end of September. But to be honest, I don't sense anything that important for the time frames that I give you right now. I sense more the overall messages that are what matters here. The first message is saying to you, a new romantic cycle begins. So I really feel that during 2025, some kind of a new romantic chapter is about to open in your life. Regardless if you are in a relationship, if you are in a relationship, still something might change within your relationship and transform and lead you towards something different. I mean, within that relationship. If you are single, maybe you are just going to meet someone, or just your thoughts are going to shift in regards of how you see relationships and connections. But for everyone, I feel that some kind of a new chapter starting in your love life. So if you are not happy with the current chapter you are in, then this must be a good news. I mean, I don't think that it is going to bring any harm or anything negative. On the contrary, I feel that it is coming in order to improve things that have been up until now. So I will just take some tarot cards as well in order to see what messages we are going to get from tarot in regards with the upcoming year. So I'm just going to reshuffle my deck. It's been a while since I used these bunnies. So please, Spirit, can you tell us what is the main message that file number 1 needs to know in regards to their 2025? What is the most important message that you want to deliver to them in regards to the upcoming new year? Strength. 8 of Pentacles. Page of Wands in reverse. Okay. Okay. So, the main message that Spirit wants to say to you, it has the number 8. Actually, strength is number 8, and 8 of Pentacles is also 8. And my attention gets focused on the infinity symbol here, which is also like another 8 for me. So it's like 888. This is a lucky number of abundance. And having the strength card to start with, I feel that during the upcoming year you are going to gain some kind of courage. Because you can see how this rabbit is looking at the eyes of this lion and doesn't have any fear. Actually, I see this rabbit in a bit more like in trance kind of state. It's like being connected with its spiritual roots and not being afraid of the physical anymore. So for some of you, indeed, I feel that you might get a bit more spiritual than you already are, and maybe you are going to like discover, not discover mindfulness, but get deeper into mindfulness, get deeper into your spiritual being, into your spiritual power, and just empower yourself. This is the key word that I'm picking up from this word. It wants to say to you that during 2025, you are just going to empower yourself. You are going to become more powerful version of yourself. And with the 8 of Pentacles, I feel that you are just going to work hard. You are just going to work on the things that you desire. I see you completely dedicating yourself into what you desire, and also like being so taken over by that work. Work is not perceived as something negative, more like something that you actually enjoy doing. Being so taken over by it, and not actually realizing how the time is passing. I just see you completely focus into something, completely putting all your presence, all your efforts, all your dedication into project, work, or just something that your mind is engaged with. And I see you completely focused and dedicating yourself completely to it. And also this is the thing that is actually going to empower you. Another thing that comes to me, that just came to me with the strength card, is that you are going to grow, definitely. I mean, you can see how tall this rabbit is standing. It's like its spine is completely in erected position, and it's not afraid to look the lion at the eyes. So regardless of what is happening in the 2025, I feel that you are just going to grow and empower. And we have the Page of Wands in reverse. For some reason, when I saw this page in the bottom of the deck, the key message that came to me was you are no longer a page, you are no longer newbie, you are gaining experience, you are empowering. So seeing the page with the head down, the message that came to me indeed was that you are no longer naive, or no longer the word child comes into my mind, but yeah, we could say that. I mean, you are maturing, you are growing, and you are just empowering yourself. So the page is not anymore relevant to you. So yeah, I feel that since this card came in reverse, it just wants to indicate to you that you are letting go of that page energy, and you are entering into deeper state of being, deeper presence. Alright, let's take some more cards. Please, Spirit, can you tell us something more about the upcoming 2025 of pile number 1? Can you tell us something more about the upcoming year of 2025? For the people that are watching this. 9 of Swords in reverse, 7 of Wands upright, and Knight of Pentacles. Okay. So having the 9 of Swords in reverse is actually good news, because you are letting go of some kind of fears, some kind of nightmares, or something that was not letting you sleep well during the nights. With this 9 of Swords, I indeed feel that you are releasing some kind of subconscious, maybe fears, or something that was just not serving you to start with. And we have the Seven of Wands in an upright position under this card, which wants to indicate that you are finding your defenses, you are gaining some kind of a weapon in order to defend yourself from all kind of anxieties or all kind of things that are affecting you on mental level. I see you as someone that is gaining some kind of a weapon, but not literally a weapon that, you know, that you can use for something. More like a weapon as a state of being, as a state of dealing with some kind of mental issue, some kind of trauma, some kind of things that might be emerging or causing you certain anxieties. And having the Knight of Pentacles in the bottom of the deck, this wants to indicate that you are moving forward in a stable way. And I just focus on this bunny that is on the top of this horse. I feel that it is a bit insecure, but still holding its guard up. Actually, two of the cards here wants to say defense. Because this rabbit, I see it more in some kind of defensive position. I see it moving stable, moving steadily forward, but at the same time having its defense on. And here from this card also I sense some kind of defense. While from the Nine of Swords, as I told you, I feel that you are letting go of some kind of anxieties and nightmares or something that was like causing you mental tension. But indeed the key word here is that you are moving forward. I feel that you will carry some kind of a defensive element, some kind of a defensive shield, but move forward with it. I feel more like you are just going to expand your comfort zone, but not like your comfort zone is here and you are jumping here, more like step by step, moving from here to here, from here to here, from here to here. Apologies for the loud noises, there are motorcycles every now and then that are really loud. So what I wanted to say is that you are going to expand your comfort zone, but just little by little, with a step at a time, not like jumping from your comfort circle is here and you are jumping over here. I feel that just step by step, little by little, you are going to expand that comfort zone that you are in. Okay, let's take some more cards. Please, Spirit, what else you would like to share with pile number 1 in regards to their upcoming year? What else they need to know? Page of Pentacles, Three of Wands, Ace of Swords in reverse. Okay. Okay. So with the Three of Wands, I feel that there are a lot of expectations in regards to the future. There are some kind of positive attitudes, positive inclinations, something positive that you are looking forward to. And then we are climbing towards the Page of Pentacles. And I feel that you are getting some kind of opportunity, some kind of a chance. Because I can see the contentment in the eyes of this rabbit. And it is holding this pentacle as some kind of a new chance that it has just received. So indeed I'm sensing some kind of positive outlook and getting some kind of opportunity. And having the Ace of Swords in reverse, I feel that this is a message for some of you that you are just going to let go of excessive thinking or thoughts. Because the Ace of Swords, I associate this card with thinking, with having some kind of a new idea. And since this card came in reverse, I feel that maybe you are just not going to think too much, like not having thousands thoughts in your head, or maybe you are just going to like cut that associating yourself with thoughts. You are just going to mind your own business and not think too much about it. And I, I'm sensing, I'm hearing the word being. You are just going to be. You are just going to be still and focused into your objectives. You won't let some kind of thoughts to interfere with you and with your life path, with your direction. And with this Page of Pentacles, indeed, I feel that you are getting some kind of a chance. You are receiving some kind of an opportunity. Okay, I will just get some more cards in order to clarify this. Please, Spirit, can you clarify this Page of Pentacles? What kind of opportunity pile number 1 is receiving? Knight of Pentacles and Ace of Swords in reverse. Okay, so Spirit just wants to say to you that you are moving forward in life. Regardless of anything, you are just moving forward. Even if you are feeling a bit insecure, even if you are not sure in what direction, you are steadily moving forward and you are getting where you are supposed to be. And once again, we have the Ace of Swords in reverse in the bottom of the deck, which wants to say to you that, again, I'm sensing that you are just cutting through all those thoughts that are interfering within your life. Maybe there are some kind of negative patterns, negative thoughts that have been accompanying you for a while. I feel that with this Ace of Swords in reverse, you are just letting go of some kind of thoughts. You are just releasing some kind of thoughts. And maybe just, just seeing this sword and that thing that is around the sword, it looks a bit like pine tree, or I'm not sure what exactly it is. It just looks like a branch of a tree. I feel that you are just cutting the cord between your thoughts and you. I feel that you are just not associating yourself anymore with your thoughts. And I'm hearing the word freedom. You are setting yourself free. And you are just moving on your path in a steady, stable way, with mindfulness, with peace. If I have to describe this with one word, that word would be rooted. You are balancing your lower chakras, and I feel you being a bit more rooted and just moving forward in a stable way. All right, so there was a message about new love cycle, new romantic cycle, the new moon in Libra. I feel that some of you are curious about this one, so let's take a look what this new love cycle or romantic cycle has for you. I'm just going to pick up all these cards and focus on this one, on this particular question. Okay, please, Spirit, can you tell us what is the new romantic cycle inclining? What pile number 1 needs to know in regards to that new romantic cycle that is starting in their life? We have the Two of Cups in reverse. We have Nine of Pentacles and we have Knight of Wands. Okay. So whatever this new cycle indicates, it is in regards with somebody in your life, or maybe for some of you with yourself, with whom you are not in good terms. You are not getting on that good. Maybe you are not on the same page with that person. And having this card in reverse, I feel that there will be some kind of focus on that. Either it is in a relationship that you are in, or it is with a person that is on your mind. I feel that with this new romantic cycle, there will be a lot of justice that will come to that situation, because we have the Libra and we have those scales that are in this card. So the Two of Cups is a card of perfect harmony, of a perfect balance. And since this card came in reverse, I feel that this wants to indicate some kind of imbalance, and for some of you this might be imbalance in your own feelings, in your own thoughts about connections, love connections, romantic feelings. Having this card in reverse, I feel that Spirit wants to say to you that in your new romantic cycle, this will be on focus, and it will be on focus in order to help you balance this. And under this card, we have Nine of Pentacles, an upright position, which wants to say independence. I feel that this card wants to say to you that you are gaining some kind of independence in regards with this situation that might be in regards with another person, or it might be in regards with your connection. I mean, with your relationship. But with the Nine of Pentacles, indeed, I feel that you are just gaining some kind of independence. You are empowering yourself. And in this card we have two birds which are like spirit guides, and this rabbit is listening to them and it's happy to see them. So I feel that you are just balancing yourself. This is the key word that is coming to me. And with the Knight of Wands, I see you moving forward, moving away from some kind of heavy energies, because the Knight of Wands is a card that is moving lightly, is a card of travel, card of moving around. So in regards with this romantic cycle, I feel that you are just going to move around a lot. You are going to be braver, and I just see lighter energies around you. I don't see any heavy kind of influences. If that was up until now, I feel that this will just disperse, and I see you braver, like getting things clear, not dealing anymore with some kind of energies that are putting you in state of being blocked or state of being stuck in something. I see you moving freely, because Knight of Wands is a card of movement. For some of you, this might indicate that you might travel abroad, you might meet people from foreign countries, you might have contact with foreign people. But just seeing this rabbit, the key word that comes to my mind is being brave, braveness, bravery. So indeed, I feel that this wants to indicate that in your love connections, you are just going to move forward, you are just going to be much braver than you used to be. And I feel some kind of light energies and independence. If that was a problem up until now, I feel that you are just going to gain some kind of a confidence boost, or not just confidence boost, but some kind of like sensation that you are good on your own, sensation that you are strong on your own. And you won't enter in some kind of dissonance with other people, or with somebody that is already existing in your mind, some person from your past. Okay, I will just take a few more cards for this. Please, Spirit, can you tell us something more about this new cycle in the romantic life of the people that are watching this in regards with 2025? Two of Wands in reverse, Ace of Cups, and Two of Swords. Okay, so just take a look. We have three cards with the number 2, which is the angel number 222, which is associated with connections, relationships, and love kind of topics. So indeed, there will be some kind of powerful new beginning, or just some kind of focus in your love life and in your romantic relationships. So we have the Two of Wands in reverse, and we have a rabbit that is holding a globe, and it's upside down. Well, this leads me to the thought that again, there might be something in regards with foreign country that might be like a blockage, or just some kind of distance. This is what I'm sensing from this card. Distance between you and another person. Maybe you are going to fall in love with someone from another country. That also could be possible. But the distance might be a problem. Especially because we have the Ace of Cups under this card. This might indicate new love that is on the horizon, because you can see that in this card we have a rabbit that is emerging from this card. So this might indicate a new person that is coming into your life. It is quite possible with this Ace of Cups. But whatever the case is, I feel that there will be something that is going to emerge in regards with your love life. And it might take you by surprise. Because I just see this rabbit like popping up out of nowhere without any kind of warning, without any kind of like idea that it is going to appear in your life. It might be in regards with some kind of a previous situation, but just having this Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups, I feel that some kind of a new situation is about to emerge. And the Two of Wands in reverse, again, it wants to say that this is something unexpected. I feel that whatever is going to happen in your love life in 2025, it will be unexpected and it will bring new energies. And just because it's going to take you by surprise, it will put you in some kind of confusion state. You might need to make some kind of decisions. And in order to make those decisions, you might need to trust your intuition and just let go of your mind, because you can see that we have a rabbit with its eyes blindfolded. So this wants to indicate that you might need to look inside, look in your inner body in order to find that answer. And we have a moon, which is another indication of intuition. And this card is associated with Libra, actually. This card is associated with Libra. So indeed, I feel that this is something definitely in regards with your love connections, with your relationships. At least the cards that came up until now were strongly indicating something in your love life. Something in your love life is about to happen in 2025. And the cards did not clearly indicate what exactly. It might be some kind of situation with a previous person. But what I can tell you up until now, that something that you did not expect is about to emerge in 2025 in regards to your love life. And it is going to take you by surprise. And you will have to be in a complete Zen state, just like this rabbit, in order to find the right answer for it, in order to deal with it, in order to know in which direction this is going to go. But just looking at this rabbit, what comes to my mind is the word isolation, like isolating all kind of external factors and going within in order to find the answer. Okay, I will take one last card for this, because we did not get any clarification, and if tarot doesn't clarify, then maybe it has to stay that way in order for you to just deal with it in the moment. So please, Spirit, can you give us one last card in order to clarify this love message in regards to 2025? Knight of Wands. And in the bottom we have the moon. Okay. So with the Knight of Wands, as I told you, I sense bravery. This card just wants to say to you, I feel that it comes more like an advice. Just move forward, just keep moving. Don't get discouraged or anything. From the Knight of Wands, the energy that I'm sensing is indeed bravery. Just having this wand in your hands and moving forward without any fear. And just letting things happen. And with the Moon card, the key word that comes to me is the word intuition. Once again, the Moon is looking within, facing fears also, because the Moon has a bit more like negative aspect that is maybe is going to shed light on aspects of your life that you are afraid to look at. Maybe you are going to meet that kind of person that will just shed light to aspects of your life that are scaring you. And just by having this light on it, I feel that this might help you purify those aspects. This might help you just to let go of those energies that have been holding you down. Especially because you have the Knight of Wands, and just seeing this card, it screams bravery in my head. Courage, bravery, just moving forward and just being a soldier. Being a soldier and just moving forward without any fear. This is the key message for your love life in the 2025. And in general, the message was like being empowered, getting empowered. All the cards indicated this. So I feel that as a general message, powerful 2025 is awaiting you, pile number 1. And yeah, I am going to close this reading here because I feel that there isn't anything else that I can add to this. So if you enjoyed the messages, please don't hesitate to hit the like button in order to help more people to find them. And also feel free to subscribe to my channel because your subscription is really precious for me. And feel free to follow me on my Instagram account as well, which is iNeptuneTarot. So that was it for today. Thank you very much for your time. Thank you for your attention. Sending you many blessings, and I'll see you next time. Bye! Hello there, pal number 2. For those of you who have chosen the womb card. What I'm feeling from the womb card is that there is something that is in progress, because my attention gets focused on the center of this card, and I feel that there is something that is about to not launched, but something that is being guarded and is in progress during the upcoming 2025. The keyword that is coming to me is protection. So I feel that you will be protected during the 2025, and I feel that the universe is preparing you for something bigger. And I'm just seeing this triangle as some kind of protection symbol, something that is surrounding you and protecting you from any kind of harm, because you are being prepared for something bigger. Just seeing this womb card, my attention gets focused on the center. And I feel that there is a lot of potential there. Just the word in progress is coming in my head. There is something that is in progress, something that is not ready to be launched yet. This might indicate you, maybe you are becoming the better version of yourself that has a lot to offer. But for now I feel that with this womb card, that you might have chosen yourself, it wants to say to you that you are being protected from something. The key word that I'm receiving is protection. I will just play this card. I will keep it safe with Dragonite. And I will proceed forward with my tea leaves in order to get some bullet points for your upcoming 2025. Okay, please, Spirit, can you give us information about 2025 of pile number 2? I'll take this one, and this one. And from this pile as well. Please, Spirit, can you tell us information about the upcoming 2025 of pile number 2? Okay, this one revealed itself, the creep. I'll take this and this. Okay. So let's open up the cards one by one. We have seahorse. We have knots. Okay. Then we have leather. We have creep, you already saw. We have ring. Okay. And we have woman. Alright. So let's start one by one. These are some kind of bullet points, some kind of key points that are relevant for the upcoming 2025. So starting off with the seahorse. The seahorse is saying family matters. and I see it holding on to some kind of veggie that it found. So I feel that there will be some kind of focus in your family. I'm not sure in what kind of regards this might be, but there will be focus on your family matters, and I feel that you will need to hold on to your roots or to your true being. This kind of message is popping up in my head, like holding on to something. Because I just get focused on this veggie thing that the seahorse has its tail around. So, yeah, I feel that you will need to hold on to something without letting it go. And more what comes to my mind is that even though it might be troubleful, it might be difficult to deal with, I feel that this card just wants to say that you need to hold on to this situation in order to resolve it in regards with your family matters. Then we have the notes which says unsuccessful plans, but this doesn't have to discourage you because sometimes we plan one thing but things are turning out in a completely different way, and sometimes it turns out much better than we have planned. So this note wants to say to you that something that you might have planned for 2025 might not happen exactly the way that you have planned it. And then we are moving towards the letter, which wants to say to you, I'm just going to pick it up, climbing towards success. So indeed, during 2025, you will be climbing towards success. Having the letter wants to indicate that whatever you are doing, you are growing, you are becoming more successful in it, you are getting better at it. Because this card just wants to indicate some kind of success. And then we have the crib, birth or conception of a child or enterprise. We had this card in pile number 1 as well. And as I told pile number 1, for some of you this card might literally indicate new child, new person in your family. But for many of you, I feel that this card wants to indicate the birth of something, some kind of an idea, or just something that will be prolific, something that you might have in your mind. And moving forward, we have the ring. The ring is saying to you, a marriage will take place, either romantic or business. So pile number 2 with the ring card, indeed I am sensing a lot of positivity from this card. Either you are going to engage professionally with something that will make you feel very good, or in your love life you are going to find somebody who is going to make you very happy. And then we have a woman, dealings or relationship with a woman. Well, this is quite general as a message. It doesn't say anything. It doesn't even give the features of the woman. But for some reason, I feel that this woman is going to help you. There will be a woman in your life that is going to help you. Because I just sense that Mona Lisa kind of smile from that face of this woman, that there is something secretive. She's going to help you, but keep it as a secret, not give away. She's going to just support you in some kind of way, give you some kind of support that you need. This is what I'm getting from this woman card. Okay, so just like I did with the previous pile, I will take some Moonology Oracle cards in order to see what timestamps you might get, or what is essential for the upcoming 2025 for you. So please, Spirit, can you tell us what is essential for pile number 2 for 2025? Or can you give us timestamps that are important for them? I'll take this one, and this one. Let's see what we got. Take time to breathe out, disseminating moon. Then we have bring love into situation, new moon in Aquarius. And then we have the energy is gaining momentum, vaccine moon. Okay, so we got some general messages here. We got actually one timestamp, which is bring love into a situation, new moon in Aquarius. New moon in Aquarius, I think it is somewhere around the end of January, which is not that far from now, but this reading is pretty much timeless, so whenever you come across to it, even in 2025, the messages should be valid for you. So, well, I say timeless, but usually it is for 2025. So even if you come to this reading during 2025, the messages should be valid for you. So let's start from the very beginning. We have time to breathe out, disseminated moon. And what I'm perceiving from this card indeed is peace. I feel that this card wants to say to you that during 2025 you are going to find some kind of peace, or at least just I sense some kind of soft energies, some kind of like dreamy soft energies from this card. And it just wants to say to you to keep things easy, breathe in, breathe out, do not tense too much, do not take in too much stress. Just keep it in mind that things are going to resolve one way or another, with or without your participation. Things are always getting resolved. So this card is saying to you to just take your time a bit, breathe out, do not tense yourself, do not stress yourself. Then we are moving towards bring love into the situation with new moon in Aquarius. And as I told you, this might be some kind of a timestamp for you for somewhere around the end of January. That's when the new moon in Aquarius is. Well, the card is saying to you bring love into the situation. So I feel that it wants to indicate to you that whatever situation you are dealing with, just do not forget to access that situation with more loving kind of state. Because here in this Aquarius card, my attention gets focused on this girl that is pouring water. She kind of reminds me of the star card in tarot. Later we are going to see tarot as well. We are going to take some tarot cards too. But what I'm perceiving from this card is that it just wants to say to you to take things easy once again, in order to just see things from a neutral perspective, just let go of emotions, because my attention gets focused on that water that she is pouring, and I associate water with emotions. So in order to bring love into the situation, I feel that the card wants to say to you, just empty all those feelings, all those things that have been stuck in you, and then you will see clearly that situation, and you can access that situation through the eyes of love. Regardless what kind of situation I'm talking about here, it is a situation that is about to unfold during 2025. But maybe it's not even a situation, maybe it's just a period of time where you are just going to focus more on yourself, and maybe you are going to deal with some kind of wounds or some kind of traumas that you might have had. And I feel that this might be a time for you to release those things, to let go of them, and to let go of them with love and understanding. Then we have vaccine moon. The energy is gaining momentum. Okay, so with the vaccine moon and the energy is gaining momentum, I feel that from that state of peace, Spirit wants to say to you that you are moving towards times where you are just going to expand. You are going to move with the flow of life and expand. The energy is gaining momentum. So my attention gets focused on these birds, or I'm not sure if, yeah, they are birds that are flying around. And I feel that this wants to indicate that you are going to release something, but not like let go kind of release, more that launch kind of release. You are going to set something out there and it will get you excited. Indeed, actually, I'm sensing a bit more like dreamy and excited at the same time energy from the waxing moon. But I don't sense it that intense. I sense it more like some kind of excitement that you are reaching gradually, that is coming little by little. Even the card is saying to you the energy is gaining momentum. It's not like it's jumping right away from one state to another, completely different one. It is more like gradually gaining that momentum and getting somewhere. We even have the leather card, which indicates climbing somewhere, success. So, indeed, I feel that slowly but surely you are climbing towards somewhere, you are getting somewhere, regardless in what aspect, regardless if it's work or career, the cards do not indicate that. But in whatever aspect it is, I feel that just that energy of peace from these cards. Because all the cards came with those purplish, bluish colors, which wants to indicate higher chakras. Chakras that are related with the crown, with the third eye, a bit more like intuitive, spiritual kind of energy, something that you are accepting with peace. Okay, let's take some tarot cards in order to find out more about the upcoming 2025. So, please, Spirit, can you tell us more about the upcoming 2025? What is the main thing that pile number 2 needs to know? Just going to reshuffle the deck. What is the main thing for pile number 2 in 2025? We have Knight of Swords, we have Eight of Swords in reverse, and we have the Hanged Man. Okay. So we have completely different energies here. With the Knight of Swords, I feel that on a mental level you are freeing yourself from something, especially because under this card we have Eight of Swords in reverse. So this wants to indicate that you are setting free some kind of mental prisons or some kind of mental limits that you might have experienced in this year or previously. With this card in reverse, I feel that indeed you are just letting go of an anxiety or something that have been troubling you on a mental level. And with Knight of Swords, I sense that you are just gaining some kind of bravery. Your thoughts are gaining determination. They are moving in one direction. They are not like going, they're not scattered around. I feel that your thoughts are moving in a certain direction. And with the Hanged Man, the key word that I'm picking up is enlightenment. This card usually wants to indicate slowing down and pausing, but here I'm sensing more like observing things from a third person perspective, more like just getting enlightened and trying to see things from a different angle, because you can see that this bunny is hanged. I mean, it is with the head down, in order to see things from a different angle. So I feel that as a general message, you are setting yourself free from something. On a mental level, I feel a lot of focus on your mental state during the 2025. I feel that you are just setting yourself free and getting more determined. You are just finding your way. If you have been feeling lost, I feel that during the 2025 you are finding some kind of direction. And it feels that this direction is coming maybe through meditation, because we have the Hanged Man, spiritual card, major arcana, Neptune energy. Either through a dream or meditation or just being peaceful and stand still. And after this insight arrives, I feel that it will help you just, as I mentioned, let go of what doesn't serve you and just move forward with determination. This is a key moment for you in 2025. Okay, let's get some more messages. Please, Spirit, can you tell us more about the 2025 of pile number 2? What else pile number 2 needs to know about their 2025? Four of Pentacles, and the Tower, and the Magician. Okay. Very interesting, because here we have very different energies once again. With the Tower card, this wants to indicate that something is broken, something is being stricken down by lightning, by surprise. So in 2025 there might be some kind of an event. It might be shocking events. I'm not going to lie, we have the Tower after all. But I feel that even if it's a shocking episode in your life, it is not going to affect you that badly, because you have Four of Pentacles there up, which also indicate that you are going to hold on to what is yours. You are going to hold on to something that is precious for you. And the other thing that gets my attention is that this tower, there are tsunami-like waves around this tower, and it feels like some kind of a volcano, something that is erupting. But those tsunami waves are not reaching that tower. Actually, it's not a volcano, it is an actual tower that is already like split. But what matters is that those tsunami waves somehow are not reaching that tower. I feel that whatever was meant to go from that tower, it is going to go, and still you are going to hold on to something that matters to you with the Four of Pentacles. There will be some kind of a disaster, not disaster, but just some kind of shocking situation that will come by surprise and might force you indeed to release things from your life, things that maybe at first you don't want to let go. But what comes to me with this Four of Pentacles is that you are going to hold on to the essential things. You are going to hold on to the things that matter the most for you. I feel that this wants to indicate some kind of cleaning in your life, but that cleaning is not like literally cleaning something. It more is like opening up space for new energies to enter in your life, releasing old energies and opening up space for the new ones to enter in your life. Especially because here we have the Magician in the bottom of the deck. And just seeing this Magician, what comes into my mind is the word manifester. I feel that you are about to manifest new things. You are about to set some kind of a new beginning, and still hold some kind of a basic energy from that previous episode that you have had in your life. And even holding on to those previous things from your life, this rabbit is just looking at me and asking like, shall I hold on to this or shall I just let it go too? So I feel that you won't be that sure either if you should completely let go of everything and start over, or if you should keep one or two things that you can use as a basis in order to start over. But with the Magician, I feel that there will be some kind of start over moment where you will feel much more empowered, also a bit independent. The word independence is coming into my mind. I feel that you are going to realize that you have the power to create your own destiny, to create your own future, to create your own world, or just the things that you desire to have. Okay. Maybe it's curious to find out more about this, because it seems like a major episode in your 2025. Please, Spirit, can you clarify this? Is there something else that we need to know about the situation? Ace of Swords, King of Swords in reverse, and Emperor. Okay. Okay, it is interesting. The main thing that I noticed is that this Emperor is holding something like a key. It is actually not a key, but I saw it as a key. For some reason I'm here in my head, you are setting yourself free. And you are finding the key for that. You're finding the key to release yourself from something in 2025. And what gets my attention is that in all three of these cards we have mountains. Here we have mountains, here we have mountains, and here also. Mountains usually wants to indicate difficulties, climbing something that is difficult for you. But once you reach the top, the difficulty is done, the difficulty is over. So let's focus on the cards one by one. We have the King of Swords in reverse. And we have Ace of Swords in an upright position. Okay, this message is coming to me a bit perplexing, but I will just say it to you the way it comes to me. I feel that here we are talking about decrowning someone, removing somebody's crown and putting a crown in some kind of a new beginning kind of situation. Because we have a king with the head down, and the kings and queens, they don't like being with the head down. So I feel that with the King of Swords in reverse, this might indicate that you might take off the pedestal somebody that is in your life. This is one of the versions here with this King of Swords, and embrace some kind of new beginning, new thought patterns. The other option that comes to me is that from periods of confusion, from periods of not seeing the logical explanation of things, the logical meaning of things, how to proceed logically, you are embracing some kind of a new idea, you are making some kind of a breakthrough. But indeed, my attention is focused on these crowns. Here we place a crown on this sword, which is like embracing a new fresh start, new fresh idea, fresh beginning. And here we have a king that is with the head down, which wants to indicate that the crown is going to fall from his head. Indeed, I'm sensing that you are just going to like take off the pedestal somebody that is in your life. Maybe somebody in your life was telling you certain ideas about yourself or making you feel bad about yourself. And with this Ace of Swords, I feel that you are just going to let go of those things and embrace your own new beginnings. I'm actually feeling two completely opposite energies here. From this King of Swords, I'm feeling a bit more like heavy energies, energies of somebody that is self-righteous. And from this Ace of Swords, I'm feeling quite the opposite. I'm feeling very light energies. It's like I'm done with this heaviness. I'm taking new light energies. I'm going to see the world from a different perspective. And as I mentioned, we have the Emperor. And the Emperor is holding something like a key. And for me, this is a key for a freedom, because the word that came to me was freedom with this Emperor. I feel that this Emperor wants to indicate you as somebody that is getting empowered and grabbing the key within their hands and finding their own freedom, finding their own independence in the 2025, in the year of 2025. And in this card, we see an Emperor that is sitting on the throne, and the mountains are behind this Emperor. And there is even some water, which wants to indicate that there is some kind of a gentle emotional energy there as well, even though it's a masculine energy, the Emperor. So indeed, what I'm feeling from this Emperor is empowerment and finding the key for that empowerment. It's like you are holding the key and the key is within you. You just need to realize that in order to empower yourself, in order to get to that next chapter that you are meant to get. Okay, I would just ask for some more information or some more things in regards with 2025. Please, Spirit, is there something more that you want to add to 2025 of pile number 2? Is there something more that pile number 2 needs to know in regards to their 2025? The Empress in reverse, 8 of Cups in reverse, and 5 of Swords. Okay. So we had Emperor in an upright position and the Empress is in reverse position. Well, pile number 2 with these two cards, the keyword that is coming to my mind is emotionally being somewhere, emotionally not being able to let go of something, which is not allowing you to be the best version of yourself, which is not allowing you to be productive. This might be some kind of internal conflict because we have the 5 of Wands. Or it might be conflict with somebody. By somebody I mean the ideals of somebody. If somebody had impacted you, by impacted you, I mean somebody that had placed some kind of ideas in your head about yourself, about your self-image. Maybe you are having a clash with those ideas, and maybe in regards with that you are staying in one place in emotional aspect. Emotionally you are having a hard time to let go of this, which is not allowing you to be the most prolific kind of, not allowing you to completely express your creativity. But having the 8 of Cups in reverse, it wants to indicate that you are standstill in that situation, which means that you are there in order to work on it, in order to improve it. So the cards can turn around and you can release that creativity that you've been withholding within you. So it is not completely negative because it wants to indicate that there is positivity there. There is something that is within you that wants to rise out of you, that wants to come out of you. I mean, the card that you have here is the womb, which wants to indicate that something there is in progress, something is in a standstill situation, and it is protected. Once the time comes for it, it will come out. And here with these cards, I'm sensing the same thing. I'm sensing that emotionally you are stuck on something in order to work on it, in order to set yourself free from it and set free that creative energy that you've been holding within yourself. And with the 5 of Wands, this card is just representing that internal fight that you are having. Okay, just because I did it with pile number 1, I will do it with you as well, because many of you are curious about your love life. And I will just take 1 or 2 cards about your love life and wrap up the reading. So, please, Spirit, can you tell us what is awaiting pile number 2 in regards to their love life in 2025? Two of Cups, 7 of Wands, Temperance. Okay, so I don't know what exactly to say because the message came really positive. In regards with your love life, I feel that you are going to find some kind of balance because there are 2 cards that are indicating balance. And also there's a card that wants to indicate releasing defensive energies, like letting go of some kind of defenses and surrendering. With the Two of Cups, I don't want to sugarcoat it, but I feel that some of you might find balance within another person, finally make peace with another person, and maybe come together with that person. But as I mentioned, I don't want to sugarcoat it. This might want to indicate also that you are just going to find some kind of inner balance, because here we have Temperance as well, which is card of balance. Well, I really feel that during 2025 you are just going to make peace with someone, or just come to terms with someone without carrying some kind of defensive armor, being more open-hearted. Or this might indicate the person that you might be having in your mind right now, who is going to remove their armor and just be a bit more honest with you, or just come towards you without having any kind of defensive armor, where you can just discuss or just let things flow between you two. But the overall message for your love life is with the keywords balance. So I feel that whatever is happening in your love life, it will be balanced. It will bring some kind of peace for you. Alright, well, I will stop here, pile number 2, with this positive message for your love life in 2025. At least, I like to finish it in a good way. So if there is anything else, I will see it in my future readings. So let's stop here. If you enjoyed this reading, please don't hesitate to hit the like button in order to help more people to find it. And also feel free to subscribe to my channel, because your support is really precious for me. And also feel free to follow me on my Instagram, Neptune Tarot. So that was it for today. Thank you very much for your time. Thank you for your attention. Sending you countless blessings as usual, and I hope to see you next time. Bye! Hello there, pile number 3, for those of you who have chosen the stone. Well, whenever I look at the stone cards, what comes to my mind is in regards with something lasting, something that will stay, something that can endure. I just sense sturdy energy, and I feel that this wants to indicate that during the 2025 you will just be sturdy, you will just endure anything that comes in your way, and you won't give any kind of victims. I feel that with the stone cards there is some kind of sacred protection around you, because we have this triangle, we have the square, we have the circle, and we have that gem that is in the center of the card. And there is something like an eye on that gem also. So also there is seeing something. It is actually quite mysterious energy for the 2025. I'm curious what the cards are going to indicate. I'm just going to place the stone to be there with Dragonite to be protected. And I will proceed with my tea leaf cards in order to get some bullet points for the upcoming year. So please, Spirit, can you give us some bullet points for 2025? Okay, I'm not going to reveal it. Can you give us some bullet points for pile number 3 for 2025? I'll take this one and this one. And I will use this column as well, this side of the tea leaves. Please, Spirit, can you give us messages, bullet points for pile number 3 in regards to their 2025? Okay, these cards are turning. I will just place them without revealing them yet. And I will take one more. Okay, interesting. Let's flip the cards. We have January. We have Tulip. We have Cobweb. Okay. We have Weeping Willow. We have Grasshopper. And we have October. Okay, we started with a month, we end with a month. So we start with January. So I feel that the month of January will be important for you. Just seeing this person that is completely frozen, well, it is not something new to say that probably it will be cold where you are. But to be honest, there aren't any other messages that are coming to me besides that January will be important month for you during the 2025. Something in January will be very important for you, and it might involve you just pausing for a moment and reflecting. Then we have the tulip card, which wants to say to you, great passion. So what I'm feeling from the tulip card is that you might get inspired by something, or you might just express some kind of passion of yours. But the card is saying passion, so I feel that this is some kind of a positive message that that is coming for your 2025. Something that will just take you over, and you will feel much more inspired and much more lively than usual. I just sense a state of being in that passion kind of moment. Passion for life, passion for creating, passion for just being there and just creating, just expressing yourself. Passion in everything that you are doing. And then we have the cobweb cards, which is saying to you, protected from negative forces beyond your control. And I told you from the very beginning in regards to the stone card that I sense some kind of protection around you in regards to 2025. So regardless what kind of forces are around you, this card is saying to you, protected from negative forces beyond your control. So if there are some kind of negative forces around you that you cannot control in any kind of way, with this card I feel that I just want to say to you that you are safe. You are meant to be where you are meant to be, and there isn't anything that will interfere within your destination or your path. I'm just looking at this card, but no other messages are coming. Then we have the weeping willow, which is saying family sorrow. Okay, for some reason whenever I look at this card, I remember the willow, the weeping willow from Harry Potter that was moving its branches. And seeing this card, well, it says family sorrow, so maybe there will be some kind of family issue, but I mean, you got the stone card to start with, which wants to indicate that regardless what kind of family issue might emerge, I feel that you will find your way back to balance. And then we have grasshopper, situation in the balance that require careful handling. Okay. So with the grasshopper, I feel that indeed you might pay attention to some kind of situation that indeed you might need to step on tippy toes in order to not lose the balance that you have. The overall energy for your upcoming 2025 indicates that you will be in balance, but there might be situations that might emerge that might try to rock you out of that balance. But I feel that overall, pretty much you are protected. We had two cards that indicated that you are protected, so you just might need to handle things with a bit more caution just in case, but overall I feel that you are protected. And the month of October will also be significant for you because it came from these cards. And we have those leaves on this card, which of course is hinting the autumn season. But just seeing these leaves, what comes to my mind is letting go of something, releasing something that is already dead, something that is not serving you. Okay, I will just place this card slightly higher and take some mono-oracle cards in order to get some more timestamps for you, or just some kind of messages for your upcoming year. So please, Spirit, can you tell us what is awaiting pile number 3 in regards with their 2025? What is awaiting pile number 3 in regards with their 2025, the year of 2025? Okay, I will reveal the cards later. Okay, so let's start flipping. We have a new romantic cycle begins, new moon in Libra. Have faith in your dreams, vaccine, crescent moon. And emotions are running high, super moon. Okay, pile number 3. So I feel that this cards pretty much wants to say some kind of a consecutive story. It starts here, it continues here, and it is taking its peak here. So with the new moon in Libra, this again is somewhere around the end of September, beginning October. I really feel that this period will be very significant for you in the upcoming 2025. This card is saying to you, new romantic cycle begins. And I feel that indeed in your love life a new cycle is about to begin. We had this message multiple times in the previous reading that I did. As much as I remember, not the reading about your future spouse, but the one about unfinished love situations. There was indication that a new romantic cycle is beginning. This card came 3 times and now it's coming again. So indeed I feel that during the upcoming year something new is starting in regards with your romantic life. And also I feel that there will be a bit more balance because we have the scales of Libra, which wants to bring that justice kind of energy, the energy of the justice card from Tarot. Because the scales are always trying to balance. If you had too much of one thing, then you are going to get more from the other thing in order to keep the scales in balance. So indeed there will be some kind of a new romantic cycle that is awaiting you, pile number 3. And moving forward with the next card, it is saying, have faith in your dreams, vaccine, crescent moon. We have butterfly, which is symbol of metamorphosis and transformation. But overall in this card we have dreamlike scenery with those purplish colors. Actually all cards have that purplish colors, which is indicating the higher chakras, the crown chakra, something divine, receiving divine messages. But going back to this card, it just wants to say to you, have faith in your dreams. So I feel that whatever this new romantic cycle is going to bring into your life, it will help you to just dream again. If you had lost this ability, I feel that you will be open to dream again. I'm just making association with the Great Passion card. I just feel that once there is some kind of a new cycle starting in your life, you will get inspired and you will just have passion to create, to express, to just be and just express who you are. But have faith in your dreams. I feel that also this wants to say to you to not lose hope. To not lose hope in regards with your romantic connections. Then we are moving forward with the romantic. The emotions are running high, supermoon. So indeed here I sense some kind of peak of situation, something that is going to reach a peak moment that the emotions will go wild. And I feel that this is indeed going to, I'm not going to lie, it is going to affect you a lot. even though we have the stone card which wanted to indicate that you just stay sturdy, I feel that this is going to shake you a bit. The emotions are going to affect you and reach you with this super moon. But also it will increase your sensitivity. Sensitivity is not always a bad thing. It actually wants to indicate that you are just going to sense things on a deeper level. You are going to sense things that maybe before you were not sensing. But with the emotions running high card, indeed I feel that starting from here, moving here and here we have some kind of a peak of situation, something that is going out of control maybe, or just reaching its peak. Either some kind of love feelings or in general some kind of emotions that are there. But we are about to find out more about this from the tarot. But indeed, pile number 3, I feel that the period around October is important for you. Because we have 2 cards that are indicating that period, and I feel that the other cards that are coming after this one are also moving us towards that period. Something that will play out in October will be very important for you in the upcoming 2025. And it is quite possible to be something in regards with your romance life. But that new romantic cycle, I feel that it might not begin October. I feel that it will start before October, but it will reach its peak in October. Well, the time frames in tarot and oracle cards are not always exactly like that, but the energy is there, so I feel that something that is about to start soonish the upcoming year, it will reach its peak in that period around October. Okay, let's start with the tarot cards and find out more. I will just reshuffle the deck. Okay, so just like I did with pile number, with all the piles actually, this is the last one. Just like I did with the other piles, I will ask for the most important thing for 2025 that you need to know. So, please Spirit, can you tell us what is the most important thing for pile number 3 in 2025? Okay, cards coming on their own. King of Swords, 8 of Swords, 2 of Wands in reverse, and the Devil card. Oh my god. That's very, very powerful energy, pile number 3. So let me just focus, because there are 3 reversed cards and the Devil card is standing up right there. Here the energies are really powerful for the upcoming 2025. I feel that whatever is going to come within the next year, it will be powerful. And it has that nuance that is going to just stay, that perception that is coming in order to stay with that Devil card. The Devil card just wants to indicate a situation that is not going to go anytime soon, something that is coming in order to stay. It has some kind of like a little bit more negative inclination. It might want to indicate that you are bound to something or someone, because you can see that these rabbits are chained and there is a devil with a pentacle that is in reverse. So I feel that this wants to indicate some kind of situation that will hold you down, won't release you. And let's focus on the other cards. We have the 2 of Wands in reverse, 8 of Swords in reverse, and King of Swords in reverse. So having this as a main event, I feel that it will come into your life very unexpected. It might come from a place that is foreign for you, because we have a rabbit that's holding a huge globe here and it's looking above this globe. Since this card came in reverse, I feel that it just wants to indicate some kind of surprise element in regards with that situation that's arising in 2025. In some regards, this situation is going to open up your eyes. It will somehow make you see things that you were not able to see before. To some extent, it is going to set you free, because I'm saying to some extent because we have the Devil card, which wants to indicate that there is some kind of permanence that is holding you down. But with the Eight of Swords in reverse, I feel that you are just removing some kind of thought blockages. You are setting yourself free from some kind of old thought patterns. But still you are in some kind of confusion, because you have the King of Swords in reverse. Well, I'm just sensing some kind of powerful energies for 2025. I'm not sure if this is related with your love life or with other aspects of your life, but I am sensing powerful energies that are surprising to start with, coming out of nowhere. At the same time, they are lasting, because you have the Devil, and I feel that whatever that situation is, it will be there in order to stay for a while. And the Eight of Swords in reverse wants to say that you are seeing something clearly, you are setting yourself free from some kind of mental prison that you've been in. But at the same time, with the King of Swords, I'm sensing a bit confusions. Even though you are seeing something clearly, you are still in some kind of confusions, and there is some kind of difficulty to overcome some kind of situation, because my attention gets focused on mountains, and the mountains usually wants to indicate challenges. Okay, well, let the situation alone. I think that there is an intense year coming up ahead. I will just clarify the situation in order to get more about it. So, please, Spirit, can you clarify this? Can you clarify the situation? What it is about, what do we need to know about it? Page of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, okay, 3 Pentacle cards, Earth energy, and again here we have mountains. Okay, just give me a second in order to focus and try to perceive the messages that are coming. So in all 3 cards we have rabbits that are holding tightly their pentacle, which is like holding tightly your solid ground, your solid, your comfort zone even. Especially with the Four of Pentacles, because this card just wants to indicate holding on to something that you know. And with the Page of Pentacles, I'm sensing a bit more like curiosity, even with the Knight of Pentacles. So the cards just want to indicate that whatever is coming in the 2025, you will hold on to your comfort zone. You will hold on to what you know as stability in your life. Even with the Stone card, I mean, we are talking about something that is lasting, something that is sturdy. But with the Page of Pentacles, there will be some kind of curiosity element. I can literally see this rabbit like trying to sniff what's ahead of it, what's in front of it, what's coming next. And with the Knight of Pentacles, I can sense that this rabbit is moving forward, but at the same time, it is keeping its guard there, because it is using that pentacle as a shield. I don't sense that much bravery of it. if I actually have to describe these cards, it's like here you have heavily holding on to comfort zone, here a bit more like letting go of that comfort zone, and here being a bit more relaxed and curious about what's coming next. But the energies are earth energy, the energies are grounded. Whatever the situation is indicating in your life that we saw here, I feel that you will keep your stability. You will keep your cool. You are not going to lose your cool state of being. You are going to approach it with some kind of stable approach, if I can say like that. But whatever is happening, I feel that you will just stay stable and take the best out of this situation. There will be some certain surprise elements indeed coming into your life that will stir the situations up in the upcoming 2025. But even though the situations will get stirred, I feel that you will stay in your zone of balance and move forward with some kind of balanced and careful movements. I'm also hearing the word experience. You are just experienced enough in order to approach this from some kind of safety zone without letting it take over you completely and just lose yourself in it. I mean, even in the emotions are running high, the supermoon, we are perceiving some kind of peak of events, peak of situation. But since we got these three earth energies, I feel that even if there is some kind of peak, you will be grounded. You will be stepping on the ground with stable steps without being able to being taken by some kind of whirlwind or something. Okay, let's ask for more messages. Please, Spirit, can you tell us more about the upcoming 2025 of pile number 3? What do we need to know? Seven of Wands in reverse, Three of Wands, and the High Priestess in reverse. Okay. So, with the Seven of Wands in reverse, I feel that you are just letting go of some kind of defensive stance. Something that normally would put you in some kind of defensive mechanism to defend yourself. I mean, here you can see that this rabbit is using attack as a defense. So having this card in reverse, I feel that in the upcoming year, you are just going to release something and just let it happen. And I don't know why, once again, this is drawing me to that situation that is starting in your love life. I really feel that some kind of storm is coming, but it is not all that negative kind of storm. It is some kind of storm that is bringing a lot of excitement as well. And I feel that within that storm you will be stepping sturdy, because we have the Stone card. And with the Seven of Wands in reverse, I feel that you are just let go of things. Let them be the way they are. Just let them be. And with the Three of Wands, you are just waving your white flags and just waiting for the ship to arrive. So here I sense some kind of energy of trust, like letting things be the way they are and trusting that they are going to fall into place. They are going to fall into the right place, actually. And even in this card we have mountains, but here you have a rabbit that is observing those mountains. So this wants to indicate that you will see the challenges and you will accept them as challenges without getting yourself down, or without causing some kind of blockages in your mind with those challenges. I really feel that you will just face some kind of situation the way it is and just accept it and trust. And having the High Priestess in reverse, well, the High Priestess usually wants to indicate intuition, sacred knowledge that we don't know yet. And maybe this is the moment to say that maybe there is something that I might not be revealing. I must not reveal to you because it won't, how to say it? You will know it when the time comes. Maybe now is not the time for you to know about it, but when the time comes, you will know about it and you will know how to act with intuition, with approach of intuition. I'm just going to look at this High Priestess. Maybe there are more messages that she wants to deliver to us. But indeed, I'm just noticing that here that scroll is there. And it is some kind of letter or some kind of information that you need to know when the time comes. She's just sitting on her crescent moon. Here also we have a crescent moon which wants to say to you, have faith in your dreams. But I'm just sensing intuitive energy here. And the card is saying to you, pay attention to your intuition. Don't let your intuition be blocked or be... Just don't let the voice of your intuition to be like voice in a desert without hearing it, without having anyone to hear what your intuition is whispering to you. Indeed, from these messages, I'm sensing more like release, accept things the way they are, trust, and focus on your intuition. Focus on your internal world. Alright, I will just pick up all the cards. And just like I did with the previous piles, especially because here we have new romantic cycle, I will reshuffle my deck and ask one last question, which will be in regards with your romantic life. So, please, Spirit, can you tell us more about that new romantic cycle? Just going to reshuffle the deck as well, like this. Okay, so please, Spirit, can you tell us what this new romantic cycle in 2025 entails? Knight of Swords in reverse, Seven of Pentacles in reverse, Two of Pentacles, okay. Okay. So, with the Knight of Swords in reverse, I feel that indeed some kind of a new cycle is going to start, and it will kind of surprise you and how to say it, it will just confuse you actually. You won't know in which direction to move with this Knight of Swords in reverse. I see this knight being determined, but at the same time not knowing where it is going. It will be some kind of a challenging situation, but I don't sense negative challenge. I sense more like excitement that is going to confuse you and not allow you to think thoroughly, not allow you to think clearly about it. And also we have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, which is another card that wants to indicate impatience. There is a new chapter in your love life that is going to put you in a state of impatience and will just confuse you, and you won't know in which direction to move in regards with this. And with the page of pentacles, I mean two of pentacles, I see you barely being able to balance the situation, actually having a hard time to find your balance. Because we see this rabbit being stuck in something like hamster wheel and just trying to balance these two pentacles. So it will be overwhelming, I'm not going to lie. Whatever that new love chapter is entailing in your 2025, it will be overwhelming. Okay, let's take some more cards. Please, Spirit, can you clarify this? Can you clarify those messages? Strength in reverse. Justice. Queen of Swords. Okay, that's really good. Well, actually not completely good, but at the same time it is confirming what I saw until now. So, Justice is a card that is indicating Libra. Take a look here. We have New Moon in Libra. We have the scales here as well. We have a sword that is indicating thoughts, clarity. And we have the month of October, which is Libra month. So I really feel the autumn of the upcoming year will be very, very, very important for you, pile number 3. Especially if you come to this reading, in recent times. I mean, by that I mean if you come to this reading in December, before that new year, or in the beginning of 2025, I feel that the month of October is really important for you, or just the autumn time of that year, 2025. So, having the Strength card in reverse, I feel that you will be a bit confused and once again not knowing what to do, because with the Strength card, I feel that the emotions and feelings will be really overwhelming, and I just sense that you will be a bit scared to take some kind of action, not knowing what exactly is the right action to take. And I sense that you will feel, well, not lack of confidence, but just not having confidence in what way this is going to move. And having the Justice card under the Strength, this wants to indicate that everything will go in some kind of a fair way. This just wants to indicate that something is getting balanced here in this situation. And we also have the Queen of Swords, which is card of clarity. So I feel that Spirit wants to say to you that you will experience some kind of uncertainties within you in regards to this situation, but that's normal. That's absolutely normal. So things are just going to get balanced, and you are about to find clarity from this. You're about to see this from a clear vision. Maybe at first your vision will be clouded. You won't be able to act or react in any kind of way. But later on, things are just going to settle, and you'll see this clearly, and you'll be sitting back in your throne as we have this queen in an upright position. And also, for some reason, from this queen, I'm sensing a Virgo kind of energy. Even though it's a air elemental, I sense Virgo kind of energy from this queen. I don't know why. I always associate the Queen of Swords with the Virgo sign. Even though it's an air elemental, it has nothing to do with Virgo. Maybe because I associate the Queen of Swords with honesty and like with genuine kind of energy. So indeed, I feel that things are going to fall into place, but it is going to shake you a bit. You are going to still keep your balance, but it is going to affect you. I feel that all the cards pretty much indicated this, that you are going to stay sturdy where you are, but there will be some kind of tumultuous events that will try to rock you out of your balance, but still you are going to endure this and just stay in balance and see it clearly. All right, well, I feel like I've taken enough messages for this situation. Maybe I can take one more card, but actually, let's take one last card. Please, Spirit, can you give us one last card about the situation in order to close it for pile number 3? The Empress upright and Two of Pentacles. Okay. So, whatever the situation entails, it will increase your feminine energy. My attention gets focused on this crown, so you will come out of it in victory, and it will also increase your creative power. It will be prolific. It will bring some kind of prolific energy in your life. It will end up with success. It will give birth to something new, something creative. For some reason I'm hearing the words beginning. It will be the beginning of something. It will trigger you to start something, or it will be just the beginning of something. And you will manage to juggle things around. It's not going to be easy. As you can see, this rabbit is not having an easy time between those two pentacles. I feel that this rabbit is stuck there. But even though it won't be easy, I feel that it will bring its own rewards. And I feel that you are going to endure it. I feel that you have the capacity to do that. So I am going to wrap up the reading here. So if you enjoyed the messages, please don't hesitate to hit the like button in order to help more people to find them. And also feel free to subscribe to my channel, because your subscription is really precious for me, and I'm providing readings regularly on all kind of situations that might help you. Also feel free to follow me on my Instagram, which is iNeptuneTarot. So that was it for today. Thank you very much for your time. Thank you for your attention. Sending you countless blessings, and I hope to see you next time. Bye!